There comes a time in life when silence speaks louder than words. When walking away isn't weakness, it's wisdom. When you finally understand that respecting yourself is the foundation of everything. Let's talk about it. Not appreciated? Keep your distance. You don't have to prove your worth to people who can't see it. Stop shrinking yourself to fit places that were never built for your light. You are not a background character in someone else's story. You are the main chapter of your own. Respect starts with how you treat yourself, not how loud you demand it from others. Not invited? Say no politely. You don't need to chase every table or every circle. Sometimes not being invited is protection, not rejection, because the wrong rooms will make you doubt your voice, while the right ones will amplify it without you even asking. When you stop begging for acceptance, you start attracting people who respect your presence. Ignored? Stop reaching out. There's a difference between patience and self-abandonment. When they leave your messages unanswered, leave your peace untouched. Remember, silence is also communication. It means, I'm not going to beg for energy that should flow naturally. Real connection doesn't need to be chased. It meets you halfway. Betrayed? Forgive, but move on. Forgiveness isn't about pretending it didn't hurt. It's about freeing yourself from carrying what they did. You can forgive them and still never let them sit close to you again. Forgiveness heals your heart. Boundaries protect it. Forgotten? Forget them too. Sometimes people disappear when they no longer need you. That's okay. Life has a way of revealing who's meant to stay. Don't chase ghosts. Don't hold funerals for friendships that died quietly. The people who matter will never forget your kindness. And the ones who do were lessons, not losses. Insulted? Prove them wrong with your success. Not through anger, not through revenge, but through results. Let your growth be your answer. Let your silence be your statement. Every time they said you couldn't, they were handing you fuel. Turn it into fire. Turn it into focus. The loudest clapback is peace and a life that speaks for itself. Used? Set clear limits. Kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction. Stop giving discounts to people who drain your energy. You can be good-hearted and still say no. You can be generous without being a doormat. The moment you start valuing your time, people either step up or step out. Both are gifts. Disrespected? Walk away with pride. Don't argue for your dignity. Enforce it with distance. Because the moment you tolerate disrespect, you teach them how to treat you again. Walking away isn't quitting. It's choosing peace over chaos, self-respect over validation. You don't owe anyone access to your energy. Let them feel your absence. That's the real lesson. Underestimated? Let your actions speak. They'll doubt you. They'll talk. They'll whisper. And then one day, they'll watch in silence as you become everything they said you couldn't. Don't explain your dreams. Build them. Don't tell people what you're going to do. Show them when it's done. Success doesn't shout. It simply arrives. Now listen, all these moments, not appreciated, not invited, ignored, betrayed, forgotten, insulted, used, disrespected, underestimated, they all lead you to one truth. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. Respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that makes you feel small. Respect yourself enough to stop overgiving where you're undervalued. Respect yourself enough to choose peace over popularity. When you respect yourself, something magical happens. You stop chasing what's temporary and start attracting what's meant to last. You stop apologizing for having standards. You stop begging for love that you can already give yourself. You start standing taller, not because you think you're better, but because you finally know your worth. So here's your reminder. You are allowed to say no without guilt. You are allowed to rest without feeling lazy. You are allowed to outgrow people who no longer fit your story. And you are allowed to protect your peace, even if it means disappointing others. Because your peace is your power. And respecting yourself is the beginning of every great thing that will ever happen in your life. So next time someone tries to test your worth, don't argue. Don't explain. Just remember, the loudest statement you'll ever make is how quietly you walk away. Respect yourself first. The world will follow your lead.